everybody, so ignore this sort of haphazard intro, but I just thought I'd introduce this video. It's currently Wednesday afternoon after school and I am filming a room tour for you guys. I promised to do one during the summer, but I haven't actually been at this house, and I've done another room tour at my other house, but I'm doing one at this house. This is my dad's house. For those of you who don't know, I live between my two parents' houses, and this is the room that I've had since I was about 1 or 2 years old. Like, I've literally had this room all my life. So it's got quite a lot of like personal stuff in it. I did sort of redo it like 5 years ago when I was like 13, but I'm going to be giving you guys a tour of this room. I'm going to be doing it in quite a lot of detail, so if you don't want a detailed tour, just skip over the bits you don't care about. But a lot of people wanted a detailed tour of where stuff is from, so I thought I would do that for you. So I have tidied my room a little bit for this, but there is some stuff that's not tidied, like my bin's not empty and there's cables on the floor and stuff, so it's sort of realistic, sort of not, you know what I mean. Okay, so I'm going to start off with the room tour. Okay, so you start off on the back of my door, and on the back of my door I have a hook, and I have loads and loads of stuff hung up on there. The thing on the top is a new coat that I bought in Primark for £15, and it's a really pretty colour, so I put it on the top to hide all the ugly stuff, but underneath I've got other coats, jackets, scarves, tote bags, stuff like that. At the angle it's at right now, it looks aesthetically pleasing, but like below the bookshelf it's really not. But basically I've got a corkboard, and it's completely full, but I still put stuff on there. I've got like Urban Outfitters strips, train tickets, cards, Polaroids, all sorts of stuff. I'm not going to go too close in on it because some people might not want those photos online, because some of them are from like year 10. But yeah. And then I've got like this heart hanging here. I've got fairy lights. Let's turn on the fairy lights. I've got fairy lights, and I've got these other lights from Poundland. They're in the Christmas lights section, and they're like metal gold ones, and they're really pretty, but I don't have batteries in them. A like white frame from Poundland. I got this years ago and I tried to be cute and aesthetic, and I haven't got rid of it yet. But I also like cut out love hearts from books and stuck them inside there. And then I've got a cactus. It's supposed to have 3 cactuses, but one died. So I've got 2 cacti on a doily, which is actually really cringy, so I'm going to get rid of that, lol. And then on the other end of my bookcase I have this like rose gold dish from Tiger, and I've just got like earrings and jewellery in there. I also have a skewer pot with loads of makeup brushes and a comb in it. I have a little mug with an R on it that I've got loads of cotton rounds in to take off my makeup. And then I've got a load of Q-tips with some scrunchies around the thing because I didn't know where else to put them. And then here I have like a gold wire tray with loads of products that I'd like to access easily. So like, I'm not going to go through them, but like deodorant and spray and stuff. I got sent this and it's so nice. And then on this bookshelf I have loads of books that I've had since I was really young, arranged in rainbow order. It does look sort of messy now that you can see it, but I don't like to get rid of stuff like books. I never know if I want to read it again. Some of those are like literally I've had since I was like 10 years old, but I like to keep them. So I have them all there, and I've got quite a lot of space in this house as well. And then on the bottom, I'm currently storing all of the photo albums from when we were like really young, like all my baby photos and stuff. So I have all the photo albums stored there because they are at the back of a cupboard and I like looking at them. I have a hairdryer which I got sent, an old Voss bottle and some surgical spirits if I need to clean my ears for my piercings. Moving along, I have a mirror. It's not a very big mirror actually, but it's a really nice mirror. And down here I have a chair. I always prop this chair against the back of my door at night because my cat tries to get in at night and I don't like him coming in because he wakes me up. So I barricade my door with that chair every night. And then I have a bin that needs emptying. And then here I've got my desk. I have done a desk tour about 6 months ago, but some stuff has changed. I've got rid of a lot of stuff from my desk, and then I got a plant from IKEA recently, which is that succulent in the gold jar thing. And then on the end I've got a magazine rack and my radio with some skewer pots full of pens on top of it. And then over there I've got a Ravenclaw coaster that I bought in the Platform 9 3/4 shop. My desk and my chair are from IKEA, and so is the cushion. My bookcase is also from IKEA as well. I'm going to quickly go through the drawers because I don't know how much it's changed since I last did the desk tour. I'm just going to show you what's inside, but not in very much detail. In the top drawer I have stationery. It's not very tidy, don't really care, it's quite functional. This drawer I have papers and notebooks, and obviously it's overflowing a little bit. In here I have makeup, and then I have palettes at the back of that drawer. Here I've got my electronics, and then in the bottom drawer I've got stuff that I don't want to get rid of but never use, and I've got a dairy milk at the back as well. And then above my desk I have 2 pictures there and there. I don't really like them that much, to be honest, but I can't really be bothered to take them down. And then I have my window. I'm not a fan of the hot pink curtains, but it's too much effort to change it, and I haven't really got much on my windowsill. I've got a lantern from IKEA over there from my trying to be aesthetic phase. And then here we've got my favourite part of my room, which is my bed. Yeah. My back wall is also pink. I kind of regret that. I probably should have had my whole room painted white, but you know, we live and learn. I won't paint my wall pink again. And I have some fairy lights from Wilko strung over the back of that wall. My bed used to be moved out from the wall, so the fairy lights are really off centre, but I can't be bothered to change them. I have white bedding from the White Company, and oh my god, it's the best bedding I've ever owned. It's so soft, and it's like 100% cotton, and it's amazing. I love it. It's one of my favourite possessions. I also have 2 Primark Love Heart cushions, which make me cringe, but I kind of just keep them anyway. And then I've got a cushion from IKEA with the cushion and the cushion case are from IKEA, and that's the square pink one. And then I've got a random mushroom that I won in an arcade in Scarborough, just kind of sitting there with it. I've got my dressing gown and a blanket as well. Obviously, that is literally how I leave my blanket, to be honest. I never really use it. And then up in this corner I've got a hanging heart and some fairy lights. Those fairy lights used to be at my mum's house, and then I brought them over to put them on my mini Christmas tree, and then I didn't want to bring them back because they're glass, so I kind of just strung them there throughout the year. And I'm going to put them on my Christmas tree again this year, yay. And then here I have a little unit from IKEA. It's called a Kallax. So I have a little lamp, please focus, thank you, with a crystal on it, a little candle thing that you're supposed to put a candle in to burn but doesn't have a candle in it. I've also got a coaster that says Clark on it, and it's got this like the Clark clans tartan print on it, and my dad bought that for me in Scotland. I don't really know why, but it's kind of cute, and I use that for my tea. And then I've got my camera cap with on a coaster. I've got some weird thing that I painted when I was also trying to be cute and aesthetic. I've got some glasses that I bought on Oxford Street hanging up on those. I don't even know if it was Oxford Street, but they were a complete joke. I've got an owl that's ceramic, which stays there, and a autumnal candle from B&M Bargains, which I love. It's in a pumpkin waffle scent. And then I've got a pink lemonade jar with some fake flowers in it as well. And then in these boxes, I don't actually know myself. Okay, I've got bedding in that box. I've got books that I'm reading, my tissues, my retainers and stuff in that box, my school bag in that box, and then fairy lights, a dictionary, and my radio box in there apparently. And then this area of my room is a bit haphazard. I've got a massive pink beanbag, which is so comfy, and I've got a little kind of bedside table unit which I just saw some socks and pants in because I ran out of space in my wardrobe, and that's got a cactus, a candle thing, and a coaster on it in case I want to have a little cup of tea on my beanbag. And then I've got a couple of little pink IKEA boxes which I didn't have space to store in my big unit, which I'm going to show you in a bit. And then above that I've got tons and tons of photos stuck on my wall. A lot of them are from like the end of year 11, so I kind of need to update them. But I've got loads of photos on there, like from prom, from holidays, of just me and my friends, and like cool things that I've done and stuff like that. Just loads of cute photos, and I really like looking at them. And then I have my wardrobe here, which was built into the house, and I have 4 wardrobes, like I'm really lucky. So at the top I just use for storage, so I've got pink IKEA boxes full of stuff that I don't know where else to put that I've owned since I was like 1. So that's all stored at the top. In the middle I've got clothes. I don't have that many clothes at this house. And at the bottom I have 2 boxes. One has more underwear in, the other one has trousers, and then I've got a lamp to the right of that. During summer I did not need a lamp on my desk because it wasn't getting dark till like 8, 9, 10. so it was taking up space on my desk, so I put it in my wardrobe and then I'll take it back out during winter. And then this one here, I've got more storage at the top, school uniform in the middle, and at the bottom I've got a little crate that I got sent from Social Network Solutions, which I've got all my shoes in. I've got some Jack Wills bags that I don't want to get rid of. I usually store my tripod in there, and then I've got my camera case in there as well, but obviously I'm using my camera right now. On the side of my dresser here, I've also got loads and loads of things that have been, like, I've done train tickets, pictures. This is not very smooth because I ran out of space in my corkboard, and those things are quite big and they wouldn't fit anyway. So I've got more stuff on there. And then obviously my favourite part of my room is my revision school bookcase. I've got 2 squares per subject, so the top 2 left ones, that one and that one, are history, and then that one there is maths. And then I've got miscellaneous ones, history books, and then at the bottom I've got random miscellaneous stuff and 2 psychology ones at the bottom. I love that, love being a dedicated student. And then I've got more of the Poundland lights here, hats, gloves, scarves and stuff in there, random stuff that I don't know where else to put that's more for show in there. And then at the top here I've got Harry Potter books. I've got all my Harry Potter books in hardback except the last one because I'm still looking for it. So that was my room. I hope you've enjoyed this little room tour. Sorry that I went into loads of detail, and obviously, like, my room is quite big and I really appreciate that, and I love my room to pieces. This is like my happy space. So I have, like, spent a lot of years making it how I want to make it. I think that is all for now. I really hope you've enjoyed this, and I don't know, maybe it's given you some room inspiration for whatever reason, or you were just nosy and you just wanted to know what was in my room. You now know. And yeah, I will see you soon for a brand new video. Bye!